guys, it is Lynn with Littlefoot Nursery, and I am actually here to do a tag video. This is the Dream On tag by Marloes, A Reborn Mama's Life. I'll link her video below. And I have not actually figured out exactly what I'm going to say, so I'm going to just sort of process out loud while I change two of my babies. This is baby Clara. She is the Levi sculpt by Bonnie Brown. And I'm also going to be changing baby Maddie, and Maddie is the angel sculpt by Bonnie Sieben. They are both still in their Christmas outfits, guys. It is like end of January, and it's honestly, I really need to get these babies out of their Christmas clothes and into some regular clothes. But yeah, that just tells you how crazy busy it's been. And anyway, just wanted to, so I'm going to multitask a little bit here, and I'll change them, and I'll also do this tag. So the first question of the tag is Reborn or silicone, and why? Wow, so this is, I absolutely love both mediums. I collect and have both Reborns and silicones in my collection. And I think I have talked about, I think in past videos, you know, why I like silicone and why I like Reborns. But I think for me, also I'll talk about both. I would say, okay, so let me answer the question first. Overall, if I had to only pick one medium to collect, it would be silicone, mainly because of the feel of the material. Vinyl Reborns are incredibly, you know, can be very beautifully detailed, and the painting can make the baby look so super realistic. But overall, it is still not, for me at least, not as realistic as a silicone, and especially a full body silicone. I feel like you're getting sort of the ultimate, you know, baby experience with that. So oh, and by the way, I'm changing Clara into this 0 to 3 month size tea collection. It might be a little bit big on her, and so I'm anticipating it'll probably be a little bit baggy, but I just think this would look really cute on her, and I wanted to try it on her. And yeah, if it's too big, we'll just probably not leave it on for very long, and then maybe change her into something else. But yeah, what I love about silicones is just the feel, and especially now that I have two babies with like the softer silicone in my collection, so Maggie as well as baby Lynn, I just really feel like that soft silicone, when I'm holding the baby, feels the most like a real baby. So I think in terms of realism, oh, you know what, this actually might not be too big on her. Oh, this actually might be fine. I think this is going to be perfect. Oh, great. Well, maybe a little bit big, but not bad. So yeah, so it's really the feel for me with the silicone, and I just love how soft they are. But with Reborns, but I think the drawback with silicones is of course the price, and of course the kind of, you know, I think the maintenance can be a bit more as well. You just have to be, or I don't know about maintenance, but just I think due to the price, you need to be just more cautious and more careful with them. The other thing I like about silicones too is they tend to not be, you tend to not see that baby as frequently, just due to the fact that silicones are usually just, you know, much more limited. So for example, I think Noah, who is my Gabigail, there were only, it's a little bit big on her, but it's cute. Yeah, it's like a little bit baggy, but it works. It's like Noah, my Gabigail, is like, I think one of 25 babies. And so, you know, but with Reborns, like the Levi kit is actually an unlimited open edition. So there are so many Levi's out there. And again, so that's kind of a nice thing. Just having the exclusivity factor when you are a collector is kind of nice. But with Reborns, what I really, really love about them is just number one, I think that when painted well, they can actually have, you know, they can be potentially more detailed than a silicone in terms of the vinyl, just maybe taking paint and taking details a little bit better. They are a lot more affordable and a lot more readily available. And then I think as an artist learning, it's much easier to learn to paint a Reborn than probably to make a silicone doll. So, but yeah, I love that you can dress them, you know, you can pose them, you know, pretty easily. And I just don't worry about my Reborns as much. So, you know, so for me, it's, yeah, it's a wonderful medium, and I'll still continue to collect Reborns. But yes, if I had to pick one, it's silicone. All right, guys, I'm gonna move Clara out of the way, and let's get Maddie changed. So here's Maddie. She's still in her Christmas sleeper here. So Maddie is the Angel Sculpt by Sieben. So I'm gonna go ahead and just change her out of this, and the outfit I'm going to put Maddie in is also from Tea Collection, and it's this like sort of romper or, you know, one-piece outfit with like the sleeves. And you guys will notice if you watch my videos that where my daughter Audrey's in it. I love putting Audrey in Tea Collection dresses. It is probably my favorite brand to buy for her, just because their dresses are so beautiful. They hold up really well too, so they've been handed down to my 3 nieces, and it's so cute to watch them wearing her clothing. So anyway, all right, so yeah, so here is my Maddie. Okay, so question number 2, baby, toddler, or child, and why? Definitely baby for me. I don't own any Reborn toddlers. My only one that is maybe close to being sort of toddler-like is my Maizie. And I do love her a lot, but she, you know, when you look at her size, she still classifies under the baby category, just because she is, you know, she is really only 22 inches tall. But I don't know, something about her expression and everything reminds me a little bit more of a toddler. But overall, I definitely prefer, you know, baby for sure. I don't think I would ever get a child Reborn doll. I don't know. I think number 1 is it's the space, and I also feel like from a realism perspective, it's hard to make it, you know, I don't know, make it feel as realistic, just because when you know, with a baby, you could kind of get away with, especially if it's sleeping, that a lot of babies sleep a lot. Like they sleep, especially when they're newborn, they sleep more than they are actually awake. I remembered when my kids were little, we, you know, just sort of, you know, that they, during that very narrow awake window, it would be, you know, you're trying to get the diaper change and feeding done during that small window. So I just feel like babies are a lot more realistic when it comes to dolls. Toddlers, I think, could be fun just because, you know, easier to find like really cute clothes for them and stuff like that. So I think that actually could be really kind of fun, but I'm definitely a baby person, and my favorite sizes are definitely like newborn and 0 to 3, although my baby Lynn and Lai are, you know, Elia, are definitely making me love having the, having a preemie too, so that's been really fun. So, but yeah, and I think also just baby for me because of like just the cuddle factor. Aw, look guys, look at Maddie. Look how cute she is. And I can bring Clara back into the photo. I'm only like a couple questions in, you guys, so I'm kind of thinking maybe I should get ambitious and maybe change another baby. Aw, so cute. So here these 2 are. So while I keep talking about this, let me leave these 2 in view. Yeah, and I have another Tea Collection outfit, which I think I'll actually put my Maizie in. So while I keep talking here, I'm going to bring her over. Okay. This is like a multitasking video because I just need to get these babies out of these Christmas outfits and into something else. Okay. All right. Come on, Clara. So I'm going to move her over. All right. guys. Okay, so I'm gonna bring Maizie here into view. Yeah, so she is definitely larger. She's I'm gonna zoom out. In fact, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit so you guys can see her in full view. So she wears 3 to 6 month size clothing, and even though, I mean, she does feel toddler to me, but yeah, in terms of like the cuddle factor, not as cuddly to hold because she's just so large. I don't know if I'd feel different about that if she were silicone, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I think definitely for me, baby, because of just, I love to hold babies and just the cuddle factor and the realism. Okay, the third question is, who is your dream artist, sculpt, and Reborn Nursery, and why? Ooh, that is a tough one. You know, I would love to, gosh, there are several that I would love to have a baby from one day. I will say, I mean, I love Melissa George and I love her babies, and I have several from her in my collection. So she will always be one of my favorites. But I do love having diversity too in my collection, and just having like different artists work and different painting styles. Just like any of us who collect other things, like if you were to collect, you know, regular art, like paintings and things like that, you know, it would be something where, you know, you're not going to necessarily just collect works from one artist. And so I think similarly, I think a lot of us, you know, do like to have that variety, you know, when we're collecting. So yeah, so for me, there are a few artists that I really like their work, and would love to have a baby by them. But so gosh, this is so tough. This is so tough. I think the first artist that I would love to have a baby from is Jackie Ortiz. I love her work. I don't know, yeah, I don't know which sculpt I would pick if I were to one day get a baby from Jackie, but yeah, I just really love her rooting. I'd love to see her do an Asian baby. That would be maybe like either Kai by Ping Lau or Jolly by Adri Stoetti. I think those could both be just really, really cute choices. And yeah, I just really like her rooting. I just really like her painting style. The other artist, like the one artist that I like really like her ethnic work is Angela Plica. You know, she does beautiful ethnic babies, and so she's definitely one that I would love to adopt a baby from in the future. And you know, of course, you know, I admire the prototype artists, you know, Sylvia and Jackie. I really like their babies a lot. But yeah, it's hard to really pick just one. So those are for the Reborn artists. And for the silicone artists, you know, I'm very, like, I love my Andrea Arcello babies, and I'll continue to collect from her. You know, I'm definitely, you know, I definitely really admire Jenny Lee's work and would love to adopt a baby from her someday soon, and especially she does use the softer silicone. So, you know, I love her work, and, you know, just the way that when I held Luna at the doll show, that baby just melts in your arms. And so sorry guys, I'm answering these questions, but I'm like naming multiple people here. So it's, so anyway, and I realized I kind of stopped dressing the baby. So here's Maizie, and I'm going to put her in this tea collection outfit. It's a 3 to 6 month, and it's like orange with like flowers with like white sleeves. So we're going to try this on her. I think it'd be really cute. And she's still in her like Merry Christmas tutu. This is like how busy I have been, you guys. Like haven't had time to like really play with my collection. Or I've just been so wrapped up with like my new Ashton Drake babies and my baby Lynn as well. So, and Elia. Okay. So yeah, so yeah, in terms of other silicone artists that I really would love to get another baby from, like Claire Taylor would definitely be one. I have one of her cloth body babies, my Noah, by who is her cloth body silicone baby, Gabigail. So Yeah, so like, here we go. Okay, there we go. And the other artist that I really, really like in terms of reborns, there is a Russian artist. I think her name is Natalia Shabina, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not. But she does the most amazing work. She had this one Saskia that I saw on eBay. This was like back, oh, I don't know, almost a year ago when I had just started getting back into collecting. And man, oh man, I just drooled over that baby. And this is what, since we're talking about, this is a dream on tag, you know, yeah, I would love to get one of her babies, but it's probably one of those things that's like maybe never in a million years will I be able to. I think that baby sold for like $5,000 on eBay. She was so beautiful. She was an adorable Saskia with rooted hair and was just gorgeous. Okay, so actually so I think out of all the artists, that one would be my dream reborn artist. I would love to get a baby by her. There's so many talented Russian artists. Like Maisie's artist is Maria Silukova, and I have no idea whether she's still Reborns or where you can get her work. But basically, her hair rooting is just amazing. It's so beautiful. So anyway, so that's the answer to that question. It's number 3. Number 4, Reborn related article you wish to have. Ooh, great question. I don't know if this is really an article, so I'll kind of cheat in answering this question. But if, you know, we're talking about Dream On Tag and just things that are like maybe, you know, more in the realm of fantasy than reality, it would be awesome. I would love to one day have a Reborn nursery, or, you know, a nursery really just dedicated to my dolls. It'd be so awesome to have like the whole setup, like a rocker and a crib, and just to have a nursery all beautifully decorated, and just to have it be like an oasis where I could go and just be with my dolls. Like, I really love Kelly Girl's nursery and how she has it decorated and set up, and it's so cool to see like Erica Jones's nursery, and there are a whole bunch of people who do have nurseries and are fortunate enough to have that, and that is so awesome. And I just really enjoy seeing that. Aw, Maizie looks really cute in this outfit. She looks so darling. Oh my goodness. So while I answer the rest of this tag, I think I might actually, let me move this pillow here to the side, and let me have her sit here, and I'll just put her 2 sisters next to her so you guys can see the 3 of them together. And I'll kind of just have them lean against her because Clara and Maddie are both asleep. So Maisie's gonna have to kind of, oops. Yeah, there we go. Just kind of, there we go. All right, cool. It's a little tough to pose sleeping babies. Oh, here we go. Let me just go ahead and make it a little bit taller. It's tough. She's kind of a little bit leaned forward now. Anyway, not the perfect way to pose them, but it'll do for now. Just to so you guys can see them all together with their tea collection outfits. I'm going to zoom out just a tiny bit. Okay. So the last question, the other Reborn related article, you know, apart from a nursery, which is not really an article, I would, you know, we would never have the space for this, and it feels like decadent and impractical, but you guys know those Silver Cross prams? They're sort of UK style. They're just these gorgeous like prams. I admire those. They're so beautiful. Maybe one day. So that would be one article that I would love to have one day. All right, number 5. If it says, if I had unlimited space, time, and money, I would blank my collection because that makes me happy. I feel like it's almost, the question is somewhat leading to say grow or expand your collection, because when I read that, it would feel weird to say if I had unlimited space, time, and money, that I would, you know, shrink my collection, or that I would keep my collection stable, you know, or something like that. But yeah, I guess in terms of like for me and thoughts around growing my collection, you know, I probably will continue to grow my collection, but you know, but I think for me, space is definitely an issue. And so, yeah, so I guess if I had unlimited space, you know, I would kind of, I'm sort of a more the merrier kind of collector. So I just, yeah, I don't sell my babies very frequently, and you know, because I just have a attachment to each one for like different reasons. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I probably would just continue to grow the collection. Um, but I guess like right now overall, I'm feeling, you know, pretty good about my collection. I definitely want to slow down a bit, and I want to be able to pause and just enjoy my collection. I feel like sometimes that you know, I have a lot of dolls, but you know, sometimes when I'm like playing with Audrey, for example, I feel like I almost feel like we don't have enough baby clothes, which is crazy because I know we have so much. But sometimes I feel like, oh, what are the babies gonna wear? And just this feeling of like, it's hard to, yeah, it's hard to feel like you know, you're using all the baby clothes that you have and feeling like you have enough, and trying to resist the temptation to buy more clothes for the babies. And so yeah, I mean, I guess like I might buy more baby clothes, possibly if like space wasn't an issue, money was an issue, that sort of thing. But yeah, but overall, I am just so happy and content with my collection. I love every baby in it right now, and yeah, I'm just really enjoying it. So anyway, Marloes, a Reborn Mama's Life, thank you so much for this tag video. I thought it was a fun one, so I wanted to participate. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and hearing my answers. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share this video with your friends if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.